Excellent. Cool. I like lo-fi. It's legally distinct. Unlike Cortana.
Legally distinct Cortana. You mean her sister, T-Con?
She's alive, by the way. That's the funniest thing.
Wait, is she still trapped on Reach?
Yeah, in Shadows of Reach, the book where they go back.
Oh no.
She's been buried under Castle Base for years.
Did she go insane?
No, she's just been like sitting there waiting.
Oh, that somehow her not going insane just hurts more. It's like a faithful puppy, not knowing you're never coming back.
Oh, it's like Fry's dog all over again.
Oh
Hey, Owl.
God.
Hi, Owl. Just to let you know, no, I didn't get sleep last night.
Don't worry, I didn't either.
I might have insomnia.
There's medicine for that.
I know there's medicine, but I gotta talk to my doctor, which I am going to. Don't worry. Hey, Mitsuki! Join the club. You sleep during the day! You like an owl, you sleep during the day. Realizes that's why you called yourself Owl. Not
God, you and
recently.
God, you and context clues, man.
I'm dumb as fuck. Leave me alone. The brain operates on autism and information on interesting things. It doesn't catch social cues. Okay?
Mine doesn't?
Alright, Tunist. Granted, that's due to the shit that's been going on, but... Well, I don't sleep. Yeah, I know! I saw you up at 2:30, Mitsuki! 2:30 my time! That's 4:30 a.m. your time! What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? Are you playing the trials without me? Yep. Autism. Yes, the biggest autism. And don't worry, we splurged. We splurged on autism today. I got permission from the wife. By the way, Mitsuki, I did get the Outlast Trials Ease bot. It is downloaded. I am ready to trial whenever you are. I am ready to go down this fucking path of... I don't even know the plot of Outlast Trials. Is there a plot?
Outlast, is that the horror game everyone was raving about like a few years ago?
Yeah, back during like the early 2010s. It was the one in the insane asylum.
Okay, that's why.
That DLC was much better than the main campaign. And then number 2 was a joke.
I didn't even know they made a sequel.
Oh, they did, and it's functionally good mechanical game. Story-wise, horror lives and dies by its story, and if I don't know what the fuck is going on, even by the end of your game, you fucked up somewhere.
Let me guess, it was one of those, hey, you made a super successful game, make another one.
Yeah.
We don't want to. You don't get a choice.
No, they wanted to make this one.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's very much the writing got away from the writer. If I had to put it in any other terms. Because, like...
They felt forced to make a sequel, even though they originally had no plans for one.
If you have to write a comic to explain the ending of your game, I don't think it's a good story.
It's the Halo 5 problem all over again.
It's the Halo 5 problem all over again. Get this! There's a cult in the mountains of Vegas.
Hey guys, Atriox is definitely dead. He's definitely dead.
And then, you find this girl. Well, this girl is found on the side of the road. And, she shows signs of pregnancy. But she doesn't have a child, and she dies in hospital. Leading to your character and your character's wife to take a helicopter all the way over there to like
Okay.
a remote village this girl came from.
So they're just ripping off Fear.
Oh, it gets even buck wilder, bud. It gets buck wilder. So all three of you have a collective aneurysm in the helicopter, you, the pilot, and your wife. The helicopter pilot crashes. You all survive somehow. Your wife gets dragged away. The helicopter pilot gets the treatment of the security guard from the first game. But instead of just getting staked, he gets crucified and burned. Because it turns out it's a bunch of Christian cultists. And your goal is to save your wife, but while that's happening, you're having constant fucking flashbacks to when you were a child in Catholic school, about this one girl, and we're gonna imply a lot of Catholic guilt and silence and abuse in the church with children. Okay. And then, taking it a step further, your wife's pregnant. You two have not had sex anywhere near enough time for that to happen.
Legally distinct fear. Got it.
Legally distinct fear. Instead of the little psychic ghost girl haunting me, it's the scenes of my past. And some creepy pedophile priest.
I mean, the little girl tortures you with your past as well, but there's no creepy pedophile priest.
Yeah, I'm also not her child in this one.
No, remember Fear 3? You become her lover and get her pregnant?
No, that's Fear 2. And that wasn't lover, that was rape. That was straight rape.
Okay, again, it's been like 20 years since I played the Fear franchise. I may be changing the
Hey
story
guys,
in my head
late
to cope with
2000
it.
shooters were weird.
Horror shooters specifically.
I did not want to see Alma naked, thanks. But yeah, anyway, so you play through the game. The cult is fucking insane, as it should be. And I'm wondering, at any point, where the fuck does this relate back to Outlast 1? Oh, there's a document at the boat part of the game. Yeah, there's a boat. Have fun with that. Where it implies that a radio tower you see in the distance is causing all the hallucinations you and everyone else are experiencing.
That's not how radio towers work.
That's not how radio towers work. But don't worry, guys. Don't worry. While you find that, you're stuck in the middle of a civil war between a bunch of cultists that are Puritans that will kill you for even thinking about a penis, and then the other side that will happily have an orgy in the mud. Because, and I quote, fuck them.
An orgy, you say?
Not a fun one.
Oh.
Oh, and then the game ends with your wife dying after giving birth, and she says, there's nothing fucking there. And then she dies. And then you walk up to the priest that's been a part of the story, I guess, like the priest that leads this village, and he's just like, oh yeah, it's the apocalypse, dude. Blech. And he dies too. By the way, this guy, like, he's supposed to be the main antagonist, and he's not even in the fucking story. Like, he shows up, like, a few times, kills his own team a few times, and then fucks off. And then, game ends with a flash of bright light, and you go into the back of a freezer with the girl, that was killed by the priest in, like, your flashbacks. And depending on how you did the game, she either has, like, rope burn around her neck, or she doesn't. Because alternate endings, I guess. And then you read the comment, and it's like, oh, the villagers all killed themselves, and the main character of the second game is brain dead. And he thinks he's holding a baby that's not there. Why?
Dead Space 3 is more coherent than this.
Why? Oh, because you know the nanomachines from the first game? Yeah, we're trying to use the tower to control them. Did it work? Kinda.
It drove everyone insane, though.
Where's Miles? Where's the main character of the first game? Oh, he's dead. He exploded. Don't worry about it.
You're not even playing the same character?
No, you're not.
From the first game?
No, you're not. What about the guy from the... What about the guy from the DLC? Oh, he's in hiding and we killed his kids. What the fuck?
That is wild.
In a comic. I am amazed we got Outlast the Trials.
As I said, this is more coherent than Dead Space 3. What the fuck? Yeah, Dead Space 3 is batshit insane, but at least I could follow the story.
I'm gonna say this right now. No malice in my heart at all. I would rather read Damnation of Pythos again over that. But you know what sucks? You know what's awful? It's still fun to play. They added in new mechanics to, like, the hiding and running away and everything. Like, they added in a sound thing on your camera, so that way even if you can't see in the pitch black, you can still find the guy who's like chasing you around or listen for him and go by auditory direction. The game heavily recommends you wear headphones. And God, it's good. Mechanically, the game is great. The gameplay is fun. I just hate going through the story because it's fucking meaningless. And I hate it. But you have not lived until you are running away from an old granny with a fucking scythe. That shit's great.
Are we talking like a comedically large scythe?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And it's fucking hilarious. And, like, she's actually terrifying. Because, like, you have...
Based off what you told me, I think this DLC would have made a better Resident Evil game.
Outlast 2, it probably would have. Just wait until you see what chases you in Trials. Oh, I'm not spoiling myself. I want my reactions to be genuine. I want my fear, my anger, and everything to be genuine.
Then I have an excuse for sexy Chris Redfield to come rescue me again.
Chris Redfield's Bizarre Adventure.
I'd bang him.
Resident Evil 9 making reference to him punching boulders. Yes, please. That boulder punching asshole. Yes. You want to try for next week? Hell yeah, let's do it. Set up
the fact they haven't made a dating game about Resident Evil yet.
Mitsuki, you set up a day and time, and I'm fucking there. Message me in Discord. Let's do it next week. Let's do it. I'm down. I'm ready. I'm ready to be trialed. I'm ready for my government experimentation. I'm ready to do my civic duty of MK Ultra. I'm ready to what's the joke? What's the meme? Hold on. What's the meme?
I mean, MK Ultra also involved tons of drugs.
Hold on. Trying to find the meme.
And them testing psychic powers as well.
I'm ready to drink my sleep, don't do milk, and get 8 hours of drugs.
Fun time. Go out to the middle of the desert, get some ayahuasca.
Yippee!
I want a vision quest.
Also, did you guys see the meme that I made with Goombella? Don't care, didn't ask. Ask, get tattled, bitch. That was... Phoenix told me that, like, showed me that meme, and I sat there in, like, this depressed stupor all day, and my brain was just going, we could do it. We could do it.
Good.
We could unhook the Switch. We could unhook the Switch and just record ourselves doing the Super Mario, like, 1,000-Year Door remake tattle. And I'm like, no. If you're going to do a meme, you do it right. You get an emulator. You record the emulation of it. Because you have to not give a fuck when making a meme. There was so little effort put into that, but so much effort put into that. I hate.
You have to either put in too much effort or no effort at all.
I did both. Have I done it? Have I memed correctly?
Yes, you have.
All right, but why are we actually here, chat? We've been here for 15 minutes talking about God knows what. Well, Emperor Dammit, Horus Heresy 3rd edition is finally out. I got my book. Do I have the box? No, not yet. I'm a broke-ass bitch. Give me a minute.
The box comes later.
The box comes later. But we're getting this controversy, massive air quotes, out of the way. I have not played 3rd edition yet. Reading it and playing it are two very different things. A rule can sound bad on paper, but play amazing. Just like XYZ summoning in Yu-Gi-Oh! Sounds terrible when you explain it, but then you put it into practice and I think it's pretty damn good. So, there have been major changes to the rules, except there hasn't been. They added in some stats. And how you build your army is a little bit different, so that way people can't spam dreadnoughts. So that way GW doesn't have to hear people bitching about how broken dreadnoughts are for the 50th goddamn time in their lives. And yeah. Yes, Sarah, I know. Life is hard. Oh, designer's note. That's fun. A note to veteran Horus Heresy players. At first glance, the following rules appear very similar to the previous edition, and this is deliberate. It is an evolution of that edition, intended to be at once familiar and yet new and challenging. However, there are numerous changes that make it even better game in our opinion. Some take the form of entirely new rules, such as those for challenges and army selection, while others might be more subtle changes, such as reorganization of several phases. It is highly recommended, therefore, that veteran Horus Heresy players read through the entire rules section before playing a battle, and never assume that a rule is as they remember it from before. I know this shouldn't have to be spelled out. But this little note here. Thank you.
I'm gonna do it regardless, mostly by accident. And I feel usually most veteran players do that to some extent. Again, mostly by accident because they're used to the old system, they're getting used to the new one, they haven't quite memorized it yet. You know.
So, chat. They added in 3 new stats because they wanted to flesh out the more... What's what I'm looking for here? Narrative elements of the game. Because you got to remember, Horus Heresy is not a competitive 40k game. It was never designed to be. It's a historical war game, i.e., this is set during the human civil war when it's a galaxy-spanning conflict that lasted 14 years. You think we give 2 flying fucks what your Legion formation is? Nah, bitch! No one's gonna remember you. Do what you want. Because a pirate is free. Narrative takes precedent over gameplay. Cooler action set pieces take place over mechanics. Even though there's mechanics in it. So, it's... I know it's confusing, fuck you. But the 3 new stats they've added are cool. How your unit keeps their cool during combat. Willpower, which is specifically for psychic stuff. Thank God. And intelligence. How smart is your guys? Oh boy. Essentially,
Tell me the box of rocks.
Essentially, they wanted to make leadership and breaking, like falling back, 2 different stats. Because if you lose your cool during combat, that, like, leadership should be like how well you're leading a unit, not how well you can hold them together. So they broke it down into cool is about making sure your unit keeps calm during battle and not breaking and running away. And leadership is about, you know, leading. Then there's willpower, which is the stat of I don't believe in your magic. Fuck you. The stat.
Your magic can't affect me if I don't believe in it hard enough.
Your god can't touch me! I don't believe in superstitions! And then intelligence. I have no idea what this stat is for. I think it's for objectives. Yay, Scatterdice is still here. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yay!
Now bring him back to 40k, please.
Never.
I want to be able to throw a grenade and be able to hit the unit behind me by accident.
Ooh, an AP, a saving throw or the AP characteristic of a weapon cannot be... the saving throw or the AP characteristic cannot be improved to be better than a value of 2+ or AP 2. If a modifier instructs a player to do so, then the value remains at 2+ or 2. Oh.
Shadow.
No cursing for 10 minutes. What a glorious time.
Okay. Advanced characteristics. Intelligence.
Doesn't apply to me. Go fuck yourself.
Intelligence.
Fuck me yourself, you coward.
The intelligence characteristic is primarily used for checks to activate certain war gear items and rules. When a model's intelligence characteristic reaches 0, any check that is used to determine the target number for automatically fails, with no dice rolled. However, a unit that includes 1 or more models with an intelligence of 0, but uses a model with a higher value to make an intelligence check, suffers no penalties. I.e., if I have T-Com, Shadow, and me, just because I'm brain dead does not mean the other 2 are.
Ah, yes, so Space Hulk all over again.
I'm sorry, man, that defies physics. Why are you in the wall again?
I used the teleporter.
stuck outside of the realm. I'm gonna find a way in, but this is gonna take a moment. Help.
Yep,
The machine
willpower is for
spirits failed
psychic.
me.
Willpower is for psychic for both casting and resisting. Let's go! Psychic powers aren't broken anymore!
The
So they might
Thousand
be.
Suns are still going to get curb somms.
No, they changed their rule.
Oh, hooray.
Yes, they've added damage to Horus Heresy. So for those that don't know, in 40k, every weapon has a damage characteristic. So like a bolter does 1 damage, while a las cannon does d6 plus 1 damage. In Horus Heresy, last edition, everything only did 1 point of damage. Didn't matter if it was a bolter or a las cannon, they both did 1 point of damage. It's just that if something doubled your unit's toughness, it was considered instant death. So if I hit a Space Marine with 2 wounds with a melt-a-gun, and he failed his saves, he doesn't take 1 point of damage, he just drops dead.
Really confusing math.
I don't know if they still have instant death in this game, but they've added damage. Because units in the game were way too tanky for 1 point of damage. If you were playing this game in any serious competitive sense, or you were wanting to win, you brought Terminators and Dreadnoughts. Fuck your tanks, fuck your infantry, unless it's the bare minimum 2 you need to bring. Fuck you. I'm bringing Terminators and Dreadnoughts. Or bikes. Because bikes and Terminators each had 2 wounds. And Dreadnoughts were just unkillable fucksticks.
Ah, yes. The beauty of Saturine Dreadnoughts were they're about to be worse. But they're not. Huzzah.
Yeah, so if you wanted to kill something, if you wanted to kill a Dreadnought, good luck. I hope you brought in a Melta squad. And I hope that it gets
Or
into
just
position.
Or throw Horus at it.
Or throw Horus at it. And even then, Horus might still take a lot of damage from it, because Dreadnoughts, for some reason, were just broken. So they added in damage. A lot of people are bitching and whining about this. I respond with, are you bitching and whining because you don't like damage rules, or are you bitching and whining now because your Dreadnought list is killable? Because both are not good arguments. Dreadnought should not have been as tanky as they fucking were. Just saying.
Dreadnoughts are meant to stomp out your hopes and dreams, not your will to play.
Yeah, now they limited down Dreadnoughts, thank God. I know Iron Hands players are gonna shit the bed, but I could care less. Sorry, Farva. Alright, walkers. Let's see how they changed walkers. Because walkers, back last edition, were treated as vehicles. But they were also treated as infantry. Make that make sense. When targeting a unit that includes any models with the walker type, the effects of poison special rule only trigger on wound test with a result of 6 before modifiers are applied. Okay. Regardless of the value of X for the poison special rule. A model with the walker type may attack with all weapons they have in each shooting attack they make, including as part of a reaction. Note that this does not allow weapons that do not have the assault trait to be used to attack as part of a volley attack. Okay?
Bad joke, Will. Bad.
You might say Iron Hands players are losing their heads. Banned off the Iron Hands Reddit.
I just want to say, I didn't bring that up because I wanted you guys to see it first, but Will, bravo. Bra fucking oh.
In step 1 of the reaction subphase, when deciding how many models a player controls in a combat... Oh wait, no, that's the Paragon, what the fuck? In step 1 of the resolution subphase, when deciding how many models a player controls in a combat, A model with the walker type counts as a number of models equal to the model's base wound value. Okay. I'll accept that.
So how many dreadnoughts are people allowed to take now?
1 per detachment.
And how many detachments are they allowed?
As many as you can reasonably make.
And what does a detachment consist of? I'm sorry, I don't know enough Horus
I'm
Heresy
gonna
ruling.
Yeah, you know what? I'll review this later. I'll review like the rules later, and I'll make a video about it, like a more extended video with funny haha. But so army building in Horus Heresy is a lot different than army building in 40k.
Yeah, because instead of like, because there's a difference between the two, especially in the amount of models you take per game you're playing.
Yeah. So oh boy, is that actually in the main rulebook? Fuck, no. This is something I complained about with 2nd edition. I had to jump through so many books.
Well, now you don't.
He says that I have to go through 2 books. 284. Welcome to the new edition, chat. I'm not okay. I'm very tired.
I am
Don't
too.
worry,
Don't
chat. We're gonna break him even worse. He still has to help
Okay,
me
here it
build
is.
a character for Death Watch.
Okay, I got it. Okay, so this is not your 40k Strike Forces, chat. This is not Bob and the Tomfuckery unit. This is Calvin and the Tomfuckery Battalion. So, when making an army, sorry, I'm reading.
How dare you read?
I
Read
do
for
slightly
nerds.
apologize, folks, that I've now dragged us into this rabbit hole. But honestly, there's no one I would ask over this man right here to help it break it down for me. Honestly. He's gonna make it easy enough for my autistic brain to understand it.
Oh, hi, Sarah. Hello, cutie. Okay, so to have a legal army, like to start your detachment, your primary crusade detachment must have one of each of the following: a high commander, a commander, and a troop. So essentially, you need your captain, you need a lieutenant, and then you need a troop choice. That is the bare minimum you have to bring for your primary detachment. Why are you screaming at me?
Food? Lunch?
She does not need to eat.
Water?
If they are marked by a pointed circle, they are a must bring. So in the primary detachment, you have to bring one commander, well, a line officer, like a lieutenant, and one troop choice. In the primary detachment.
Is Consul still a leader?
I'd have to check the main Liber Astartes book.
Yeah, no. Don't.
And we don't have, like, in Horus Heresy, we don't have ranks like Captain or Lieutenant. We have, Praetor, which is like your chapter master or company captain. For your lieutenants, the lieutenant role is called Centurion. And then the Centurion can be upgraded to fill whatever class you wanted to fill. Whether that be Legion Champion, Legion Medicae, which is an apothecary, Librarian, Chaplain, whatever. The Centurion is the guy you upgrade.
Then you have a million different consoles.
Yeah.
Centurions are your jack of all trades, and in the Horus Heresy books, I don't envy a single person who holds that position.
Yeah,
it never ends well for them.
Yeah, like not a single motherfucker who holds that position, I think, has lived a happy life.
Siegebreaker. Still, my favorite's a Siegebreaker console. I will always bring him.
I do apologize if you guys hear Absol going the fuck off.
So anything with a prime slot, so the pointed circle, and your detachments, you do not have to fill them.
Okay.
They retain the battlefield role indicated, but if selected and filled with a unit type, they offer an additional benefit. Okay, so a primary detachment has to have... Oh, okay, no, I'm stupid. I'm reading this wrong. Okay, so your primary detachment has to have one commander, like one supreme commander, so your Praetor, 3 officers, 4 troop choices, and I think... Am I reading that right?
I will. I don't know, I can't see the book.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Will, am I reading this right?
As far as I'm aware, I've not actually seen the Force Org chat. It's like you need to the minimum you can have in an army, I think, is essentially a Centurion level character and like 2 squads. Like that's like the minimum.
Okay. So
I think everything else is optional.
All right. Oh, so in the primary detachment, okay. So each detachment is... Each detachment has an associated logo. Which means that is the max of units you can bring of those types in this detachment. So in the primary detachment, you can only bring 1 Praetor, 3 Centurions, 4 troop choices, and 4 transports. Okay, that makes sense.
I like this.
You do not have to fill all of them.
So, how many detachments can you take then?
You unlock additional detachments basically by taking officers.
More leadership, yeah.
Essentially. Or like your character might unlock detachments.
Yeah, so essentially, if you want to include an armored detachment, you have to bring an officer for the armored detachment. If you want to bring the recon detachment, you have to bring an officer for the recon detachment. Essentially, like, you have specialized groups, and they're led by a specialized person.
Yeah.
Okay.
which makes sense.
This is how you're gonna be able to build specialized lists.
Okay.
And then there's prime slots within those detachments. And if you have a prime slot, you can give them a prime trait. Like Master Sergeant. One model in the unit selected to fill the prime slot that has the Sergeant subtype gains +1 to its attacks, weapon skill, leadership, and the Champion subtype. If it already has Champion, you increase its leadership stat by 1. By a further 1. Combat Veterans. They get +1 to all their characteristics. Like, they get +1 to all their mental stats. To a max of 10. Paragon of Battle. One model in the unit selected to fill the prime slot that has the command subtype gains +1 to its attacks, weapon skill, and ballistic skill. Special assignment. A command... This prime advantage may only be selected for a command slot. A command slot for which this prime advantage is selected may be filled by a high command unit, but remains a command slot. Moreover, no additional attachments of any kind may be selected due to this slot, regardless of their battlefield role. Okay? Logistical benefit. Add one additional force organization slot to the detachment that includes the prime slot. This slot may be of any battlefield role other than high command, command, warlord, or lord of war. Oh, okay, so you can just replace the slot entirely. Neat. So yeah, like, you have to take a primary, but then, depending on what you want to bring, you can bring an Armored Fist, Tactical Support, Armored Support, Shock Assault, Combat Pioneer, or Heavy Support. Essentially, like, bring a character. For every character you bring, you can add a detachment.
Someone wants to know if there are any downsides to the prime slot.
Not really.
I think in some of the missions, taking out prime units gives you more victory points. That's like the...
Yeah. Because, like, your prime... Guys, in warfare, you live and die by your infantry.
Yeah.
Tanks cannot hold a town.
It's more complicated than that. But...
It's more complicated than that. Tell a tank to carry a box. It can't. It's a tank. It doesn't have arms.
I mean, you can put the box on the tank.
You can put the box on the tank, but, like... You're risking the crew at that point.
Tanks are very well armed.
Also, ask the Mechanicus. I'm sure they can arrange something for you to give your
they can budget
big arms.
I mean, yeah, they literally built a tank with arms. It's called Dreadnought.
I mean, technically, if you want to get really technical here, you don't even have to ask for a tank with arms.
Yeah.
You just gotta have some servitors along with it.
Yeah, also this is the Crusade Force Organization chart. I believe different books have different Force Organization
Yeah, they will.
charts,
It literally
also...
says in the rulebook there will be more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I guarantee you the traders are gonna have a different Force Org.
Oh, okay, awesome. They do.
I think the Knights have a completely different one.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. They do actually have a example of an army build. So it's a primary detachment. It's a primary detachment. It has 1 Praetor, 2 Centurions, a Space Marine Tactical Squad Prime slot that was replaced with a Cataphracti squad. Was it? Oh wait, no. They have they took in addition a Space Marine Terminator squad to the Prime slot.
They got a Cataphracti Terminator squad because they took the logistical benefit upgrade for their Prime squad. That's the...
Yeah. So they added in an additional squad for no cost to the detachment. Then they have 2 more additional Space Marine squads. 1 Breacher, 1 Tactical. So they made Breacher's troops. Thank God.
Fuck. Thankfully.
Then, since they have 2 officers, they were able to take an armored support and a heavy support.
Boom. Boom.
So, essentially, the list is Praetor, 2 lieutenants, 3 Space Marine squads, 4 Predator tanks, and 1 Dreadnought.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more!
Only a dreadnought?
Yeah, again, remember they want to limit Dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, go to the next page.
Oh, shit. In addition, they took the Army Vanguard, which is 3 veteran squads and a Spartan. And then they had an ally that they could take, which was a Mechanicus Magos, and he gets a Domitar. He gets a giant robot. He gets a robot friend.
Are we sure that dreadnoughts were produced?
So, this army is a legal one. And... Yeah, he's got 2 Centurions.
I believe it's like 3,000 points.
Yeah, it should be. So he has 3 officers, Praetor, and 2 Centurions. 1, 2, 3 detachments, and an allied detachment. Yeah, no, like, this is easy to understand. For every officer you bring, you can bring a detachment. Cool.
And you can get a couple of detachments you can just take. Like you can take a single. They're called Apex detachments, which are just ones you can take in addition to, which is like a Vanguard or like
a Dreadnought,
and allies are just an extra thing you can take.
Yeah, this is.
So what I'm hearing is, at most, you're gonna see 2 to 3 dreadnoughts.
Oh no, you can do an entire army of dreadnoughts in this. There are dreadnoughts who there are command dreadnoughts.
Okay, Will.
Mhm.
Boss, I'm sorry if we're hijacking your stream. I need you to break this down to me on how that would work. How many
It's
dreadnoughts
dreadnought.
are we talking?
However many you can fit into the
Probably-
detachment.
Probably like 12 or so, roughly.
And how many points is this?
Minimum is 3,000.
Probably 3,000, yeah.
Okay. 12 dreadnoughts and 3,000 points is horrifying.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I know Horus Heresy dreadnoughts, depending upon which ones you take, are even more horrifying.
I mean, imagine
weapon
fighting
choices.
5 or 6. Imagine fighting like 4 or 5 dreadnoughts in a spaceship, because that's what Zone Mortalis is going to be.
I did not mean to suddenly my ass pucker at the thought of a melt-a-gun or a flamer on a dreadnought's arm in a spaceship, and you open the door. You and your whole squad are like, "Yeah, we're gonna clear this sector." Opens the door. There's just a dreadnought with a
shit,
melta
in the,
or a heavy
no,
flamer
no.
in your door.
I have a better loadout idea. Flamethrower and an assault cannon.
Oh yeah,
Shit,
so there's just
there's-
an assault cannon at the fucking doorway as it opens.
That's cool. Hold on. On the front, on like the first opening pages here, they're giving an example of a Trader Marine, and it's in Iron Hands that works with the Sons of Horus. And
Okay.
in place of the Iron Hand in the cog, it's the Eye of Horus inside the cog. That's cool.
Neat.
Despite a number of alterations
Also,
to the hair... Oop. What?
I was gonna say the Iron Warriors sample army is really sweet looking.
All right, let's read what
I haven't
this
seen
says.
that one yet.
Let's read what this says. Despite a number of alterations to the heraldry upon it, namely the crimson-colored pauldron and knee pad, coded IDET markers indicate that the Mark III breastplate worn by the pictured legionary was issued to Legionary Heraclo Rias of the Iron Hands. Records show that Rias served as the 10th Legion, with honor and pick capture shown to have fallen upon the black sands of Urgal Depression during the opening salvos of weapon fire unleashed by the traitor factions. Much later dated records show a combatant broadcasting the same ident codes engaged in combat against loyalist factions deep within the Sol system. It is unclear whether Rias did not in fact fall on Istvan V as originally suspected, that his war gear was stolen and rescued by traitors following his death, or that even more duplicitous and malevolent practices had been employed. It was a matter of great consternation of loyalist factions of the 10th Legion that matters such as this remained unresolved and besmirched the reputation of the Iron Hands. It was the opinion of many that in instances of such uncertainty, records should have always reflected that the warrior was killed in action rather than acknowledging them having turned traitor. Don't acknowledge it.
So, if that's the case, how many capable loyalist champions do you think fell then?
Oh, a lot. There was a lot of Space Marines within the Loyalist legions that fell, unless you were the Imperial Fists.
Because, some of them, everyone, even those that served with them, think they died in combat, or claim they saw them die.
You gotta remember that a lot of legions served with Horus before they found their Primarch.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of like these veteran legionnaires chose to side with Horus because Horus can do no wrong.
They fell to the hype.
Well, I mean, the Emperor had commanded them to follow Horus,
Yeah.
not their Primarch.
Well, also remember at this time, a lot of legionaries, especially the veteran ones, were starting to realize, hey, the Great Crusade is ending. What's gonna happen to us when it's over?
Oh, chat. You know why leaks are bullshit? Chat?
Do they directly address
Legion Terminator melee weapons. Oh, Tartaros Terminators can't take power fists. Let's read off the list here. Lightning Claw, 5 points. Power Fist, 10 points. Chain
Really?
Fist, 10 points.
It's in the Liber. It's a misprint in the Liber that they can't take it. Basically, they've said that it was a misprint in the Liber, and it's corrected in the FAQ.
Wait, but 10 points for a Power Fist? Really?
Yeah.
This is Horus Heresy, yeah.
Thunderhammers are 10
I don't
points
like
too.
that.
These are for Terminators, mind you. Terminators.
I think Power Fist should be the default and be 5.
Legion Sergeant melee weapons power fist is 15. But yeah, this is why I
How
tell
strong
you.
are power fists? Wait a second.
This is why I tell fuckers to wait.
Yeah, wait. How strong are they? Because that might be worth the 10 points.
Let's take a look at the armory if I can find it.
Because, these are Terminator power fists, and their claws are cheaper. Even though between the two of them, the claws have better armor pen, technically.
No, I think the Power Fists are more.
That's what I'm saying. Is are the power fists stronger then overall?
Find
I
it.
believe the Power Fists are better against Astartes. The Lightning Claws are better against humans.
Power weapons. Power fist. I am, which is
Initiative modifier.
initiative modifier. Okay. -3. SM? What's that?
Strength modifier.
Okay, so strength modifier +4. So a lot of your stuff's gonna be like strength 8, strength 5. AP 2, damage 2. Nothing else.
So no armor save if you're a basic marine and you're dead. If you get
Yeah,
hit,
you're
you
just
get hit.
fucked.
Yeah, you get squished.
You're getting pulverized. Okay.
Yeah, so
I mean, that makes
what's the
sense.
power claw?
lightning claw? Oh,
Lightning
I
claw.
got flip all the way back. Thanks.
I did say I wanted to see that too.
I wanted to see it,
Sorry.
asshole. Lightning claw.
I don't
Initiative
have the
modifier
book.
1. So you're actually faster with it.
Yep.
Oh wait, no, it's. Why doesn't it have a +1? Oh, initiative.
Yeah.
I can't read. A attack modifier is just you get your attacks. It's at your base strength, AP 3, damage 1 with rending and breaching.
AP3.
Yeah,
God
and
damn.
breaching 6+, which means that'll go to AP 2 on a wound roll of 6.
Jeez.
But
That
it means it's not as good against, but it's not as good as other Terminators. That's why it's cheaper.
Hold on, but that means that
AP3
technically, if you take a group of terms and you roll well enough, you're turning anything into Swiss cheese.
I'll point out that is a single lightning claw, not a pair.
That's what I'm saying. Is that's one. So all the terms rolling that though.
This
That's
model may have
disgusting.
its bolter and or bolt pistol exchanged for 1 Paragon blade for 15 points, 1 Archaeotech pistol for 15 points, or 1 item from the Legio officer's war gear list. This model may have its bolter exchanged for one of the other following: shotgun or Volkite charger. This model may have its bolter and bolt pistol exchanged for 1 pair of lightning claws. May take melta bombs for 5. This Praetor may have 1 cyber familiar selected for its 10 points. This option may not be selected for a Praetor with jump pack.
Okay, what does double claws have? What does a pair of claws have?
Give me a minute. I gotta flip.
This is sounding more and more like just drop a squad of terms with power claws.
Oh, you get
with
2
lightning
extra
claws.
attacks. You get 2 extra attacks with lightning claws.
Jeez.
And a captain already gets 5 attacks, so you could get 7.
7 attacks. AP3, rending, and...
Remember though, if you're a captain, you're probably going to be in duels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want duelist-based weaponry.
Oh. Oh, no. Watching a captain nuke somebody with some lightning claws would be hilarious.
Oh, thank God they separated out all the Centurions. Oh, thank criminy.
Or are they in different...
Yeah, they now have, like, different stats and everything. Christ, thank you. Remember, you had to upgrade stuff into the characters. So, like, if you wanted you had to buy a Centurion,
So you
then
had to
spend an extra
personally
50
modify
points. They had to spend an extra 50 points to upgrade them to a librarian or something.
Mhm.
Now it's just Legion Champion, 105. Vigilator, 95. And they all have, like, their special shit that makes them special.
Yeah, you're no longer having to do the math yourself. It's already pre-done.
Where's the chaplain?
And yes, and I was going to say yes. The ones that aren't in the book are in the Legends PDF.
Yep.
Or Legacies PDF, what they're called.
And again, the Legacies of the Age of Darkness they're all totally legal to take.
Just GW doesn't make the models anymore. I believe from what one of my friends says, it actually says in the main rulebook, convert your own.
Yep. Pravian, Master of Signals, Siegebreaker, Moritat. I know TCOM would love the Moritat. They're the gunslingers of the legions. i.e., double
Gunslingers.
pistols, pew pew.
Oh, that's so fun. I want everything to explode and rip and rend. It's so much more fun when bits go everywhere.
Chaplain. Special
Also, I
rules
have to
none.
say, how come we got an entire Horus Heresy series and not one of the main characters was a Mortat?
Good point.
I'll fire one better. Why is there no Space Marine book where it's an apothecary as the main character?
Because then they'd have to write off an
because Fabius Bio was busy.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you get a more boring version of Fabius Bile without some of the eccentrics, like...
Even though most apothecaries are written to be the fucking ratchet of the group from Transformers Prime. The old war veteran who's just like, I gotta do this shit again.
Yeah, and that's... Selling that
Damn
to people
kids.
is hard. For the four of us in this call, that would not be a hard sell at all. Would probably pick it up easily.
Though, I now have to ask, do you only bring the chaplain because he has high leadership stats?
I would.
Yeah?
Because he's got a cool of 10.
Yeah, he just walks around
Yeah.
doing finger guns.
Yeah, because I remember them also wanting to get rid of rerolls a lot. Because so many, like... You never took any of the other options, you just took chaplains.
Yeah.
Especially if you were, like, Traitor Legions, World Eaters, and Sons of Horus.
Also, you hear that, 40k? Get rid of rerolls. Sorry.
Nah, I'm of a similar mindset.
My only issue with getting rid of rerolls, right, is rerolls is kind of how you keep a game in a nail-biting state. I'm not saying I like it, right?
No,
But it's one of
you
those-
don't need rerolls. Don't keep you in a
No, you-
nail-biting state. They keep you in a essentially it becomes a war of attrition to see who burns through their rerolls faster. That's not
Yeah.
nail-biting. That's annoying.
Depending upon who you play and how you play. Yes.
And then it becomes a game of how many rerolls can I stack into an army.
But instead of rerolls, you know, remove those. Give us a different mechanic.
Yeah,
That feels like
I would
that
have
feels
to.
like it can replace rerolls.
I would have to put this into practice. I would have to play the game, but so far,
Yeah, again, as you said earlier, reading rules and actually using them, two different things.
yeah. So far, I'm not hating what I'm seeing.
To say the people I have seen who have been the most negative on Heresy, it's generally been because, like, oh, this combo in my army that I did no longer works. And it's like, yes, that's what happens when addition changes.
Alright, let's take a look at my Ultramarines. My boys. My lads. Because that's what I care about. I give less of a fuck about the other legions. Where's my boys? Ultramarines!
I was gonna say they're burning on Calth, I believe,
Fuck you.
currently.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I was about to say, currently you've vented 2/3 of your legion into space at least.
No, this is Dropsy Master. That hasn't happened yet. They're still amassing at Calth, ready to have a nice group. Ready to have a nice group.
they're-
We're ready
getting
to
ready.
tolerate Lorgar's existence.
You're getting
Yeah, they're
ready
right.
to vent 2/3 of your legion into space and accept it as your reality. Got you.
Yeah, they're getting ready to have a nice group, nice team building exercise with the war bears. It'll be fine.
You're dressing yourself up as Lance the Slaughter, smiling all the way. Got you.
So,
Understood.
Armory of the Ultramarines. Legatine Axe. The Legatine Axe is the Ultramarines' unique special weapon. Each Legion gets like their own unique shit. The Legatine Axe has been mine, and in Horus Heresy, 2nd edition, you never fucking took them.
Nope.
They were an additional 5 points for a power axe at 8 for a power axe that didn't have unwieldy. Cool.
What are they now?
They are go at initiative step. No additional attacks. SM +1. AP 3.
Okay.
Damage 1. Breaching 4+. So they're +1 strength. And on a 4+, you're going to AP 2.
You might take
Not
that.
bad.
Mhm.
Like you could definitely throw them on a strike force that you're gonna try to close ranks with, but
You can only give it to a model with the command, champion, or sergeant subtype. And they may exchange their power axe for 5 points.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it sounds like you could equip it to a strike force, give your sergeant of it a bit more potential to put down the unit
Alright,
that you've
so-
decided to sacrifice your squad for.
For 5 points, you remove the -1 to your initiative. And you improve your breaching by 1.
So 3 up.
No, so its breaching is 5 up. A standard power axe
Oh,
is breaching
okay.
5+, and initiative modifier -1.
Oh, okay, that's your type out. They're getting 4 up on breach instead, and okay, I understand.
Ooh, we also get our own prime slot upgrade. Logisticae. Add 1 additional transport or heavy transport battlefield role slot to the detachment that includes the prime force organization slot with this prime advantage. Modify the transport capacity of a unit that is selected to fill that slot by 2.
So you get command rhino.
Yeah. Or a command Spartan.
Yeah, but if you get command rhino, you get to source yourself the command rhino model.
I don't like the command rhino.
It's a rhino with a radar dish on it.
And all you're doing is making a bigger target.
But it's where you put your hellets.
You can
To
put
feed you
you can
tactical information.
if you bring the command rhino with the Logisticae,
Mm-hmm.
it goes from a transport capacity of 6 to 8.
Okay,
Cool.
and that's better than a Spartan. How?
It's
You can
not.
transport a guy with a flag. It's not, but it's more fun.
It's funny.
Attention, Orc. I am Lord Horicanorum, son of High King Valoricanorum, High Prince. God, I love that fucking boss fight so much. I'm sorry to interrupt. Just a friend sent me that meme.
That couldn't have come at a better time, by the way. As we're talking about a flag bearer on the back of a rhino.
Attention, Orc.
All I can
am
picture
Lord
now
Horicanorum,
is some-
son of High King.
All I can
Like-
picture is some stuck-up noble on top of a rhino now, with a flag bearer on the back of it, looking at him like this is the worst idea you've ever had, and I've been through it all. And there's just a group of orcs looking very confused at this puny git running off the mouth.
High Prince of Hell's Canor. Thing is, the speech is so fucking bad.
I can literally see this, and I want you to tell me I'm wrong, that the orcs would not be confused about what is happening.
Oh no, they'd love it.
It's
They'd be
just this
so into
lone
it.
rhino. There's nothing else. It's just a lone rhino that's been forced to drive within 100 yards of the orc line. And you can just
What's
see
he
this
doing?
poor
Boss, what's he doing?
man
I think
with a
it-
flag looking up at this dumb
Yeah, I think that-
noble.
Boss, what's he doing? I think he's trying to boast.
I think he's trying to boast at us.
I think he's
The
trying
poor
to intimidate me.
The poor crew of the rhino and the flag bearer are just like, why'd we get roped into this?
Yeah, chat. I can get a Lander Spartan up to a transport capacity of 28. Don't judge me.
What are you
I
gonna
choo-
do
I
with a
choose to-
capacity of 28?
Put 20 guys in it.
Because it's funny.
Like, what? Did you just remove 2 little seats and just decided to shove 2 more fat asses in there and go, squeeze it in nice and tight?
Yeah.
Fucking can of
Nah, I
sardines
just told
ass
the men
shit.
to hold their bolters in their laps.
It's an Ultramarine. They sit in a very organized and prepped way.
Yeah, on each other's laps to fit the additional seating.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay,
imagining an Ultramarine.
I can't
I'm
get
not
that
imagining
image
a-
out of my head now.
I'm not imagining an Ultramarine officer basically playing Tetris with soldiers.
Yeah, I can't get that out of my head now. She's an ultramarine.
Legion Tactica. All models with the Ultramarine trait, excluding vehicles, are subject to the following. Once per turn, when declaring a reaction for a unit that only contains models with this special rule, the controlling player may choose to activate the Tactical Flexibility special rule. When they do, modify the reaction point cost of that reaction by -1 to a minimum of 0.
What?
Essentially, I subtract 1 from the cost of a stratagem. If it's on an infantry
Okay.
unit,
So you get free stratagems.
I get 1 per turn.
So you get a free stratagem a turn potentially. That's insane.
I mean, it's Ultramarines.
We don't get a Legion like special ability anymore, huh?
No, you don't. People were salty about that.
The jack of all trades doesn't get something special.
Well, the Ultramarine rule back in 2nd edition was if we hit something,
Mhm.
if we hit something, every other unit that's firing at that same target gets +1 to hit.
Ah,
Do you understand how fucking useless that was on most stuff?
yes, but now that they've added damage, that would have been good.
Yeah, I would have just been firing bolters at everything and then just let all my other units lay waste.
You do realize that if you'd been doing that, you'd basically be playing Tau.
Yes.
Tau in 30k. Okay.
Yeah, no, Ultramarines were basically the Tau Empire of Warhammer Horus Heresy 2nd edition.
Which, considering where they're located in the galaxy, kind of fitting.
Yep. It made... Because Ultramarines, how they wanted to play, was that they wanted to play heavy infantry armies focused around a solid melee front line, a solid objective scoring middle line, and a supporting back line, because they wanted to be the Roman legions.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So it led to very heavy infantry-based lists of Terminators and Invictaris Caesarian squads in the front, tactical squads and tactical support squads in the middle, and heavy support squads in the back. And then you
Take some
ran...
Devastators.
Yeah, that's the heavy support squad. Then you took the special detachment, like the special grouping that gave you like, give your men orders each turn. So like +2 to their movement, but -1 to their shooting. They can't move for this turn, but they get +1 to their shooting, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This is Horus Heresy. This is Warhammer. This is the new edition of Horus Heresy that's come out, and tons of old beards are throwing shit fits because they don't like change. And even though they've been screaming that shit's been broken in Horus Heresy 2nd Edition for as long as 2nd Edition's been out, and people had the gall to tell me no one wanted this. No.
I'm loving this edition so far.
I'm loving what I'm
raged
reading.
about it so
Yeah.
fucking hard that you started going in on each other like rabid savages because of unconfirmed leaks.
Ooh, Legends. Why options are removed every edition?
Oh?
I'm gonna go watch that when you're done streaming.
Yes, I'm gonna go watch that when I'm done streaming too. Grognards always complain the moment anything gets changed. Pretty much.
Yeah.
There
are two things that Warhammer fans hate:
Change.
and everything staying the same. Change and everything staying the same.
Like, genuinely, we're giving Star Wars fans a run for their money. Like, we're complaining about the logo of their
You're giving
business
Yu-Gi-Oh
side.
fans.
Oh no, they're not now. They've
Yu-Gi-Oh
moved,
fans
I mean,
a run for their money
they've,
right now.
they've moved on. They're now complaining about the Terminus decree.
Why are they complaining
Well,
about something
Terminus
from
Sanctuary.
5th edition? What the fuck?
No, it's in the new Grey Knight Codex.
Oh, cool. You mean that wooden box that's, like, only open in case of fucked emergency?
They've revealed what's in it.
What the
Or
fuck's
what
in it?
Or what the... It's the according to the thing, it is the last orders that the Grey Knights were given, allegedly from the Emperor. I say with big air quotes because it's really from Malkador.
Yeah.
Which is essentially the Emperor is not allowed to get off the Golden Throne. If he resurrects, dies, or ascends in any way, you are to put him back.
Yeah. That, okay.
And if
so,
you have to, and if you have to cut your way through the Custodes to do it, do it.
That's going to be a little bit hard because they have the Sisters of Silence.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
number one, but honestly, the Custodes would probably help you do that. Help them do that.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like, that's something that I wanted to point out too, is like, if those orders were given, right, from Malkador, the majority of the Custodes are going to trust in a plan Malkador made, because Malkador was trusted by the Emperor. So if that order is something they can prove is that old, they won't get any pushback.
Remember,
Yeah,
they still have dreadnoughts that knew Malkador personally. So
Yeah,
Well,
so like,
again,
at the end of
Emperor-
the day, it depends upon who gets...
Will's trying to talk.
Sorry.
The implication from the sidebar is that they have been doing this. They have been like the Grey Knights are the reason that the Emperor hasn't ascended or died or fought. Like,
I mean,
the actual secret purpose of the Grey Knights is essentially to keep the Emperor on the Golden Throne, or to keep the corpse of the Emperor on the Golden Throne and prevent whatever would happen if he was to actually die, because we're not actually confirming whether he would become
the fifth
the new
Chaos
Chaos
God or
God.
not.
Yeah.
Because again, the things that said that would happen are not trustworthy.
Okay, so I like this idea. I dislike that they gave it to the Grey Knights, because now because now
Yeah.
I dislike it not from a lore perspective. I dislike it because you're now taking something that a group the Chuds absolutely fucking love. You're making them even more important and putting them on this even higher of a pedestal. That they're gonna be, the Grey Knights are now even more important than the Custodes.
I think the idea is to give them like, well, why would the Grey Knights fight the Custodes?
How
Yeah.
Green Tide Orcs play. I can't really play 40k because Dubai has no 40k community, and my family share the same PC, making one half. Oh, 1-2. How do you play Green Tide Orcs?
Get lots of orcs.
Lots of orcs.
No, hold on. This is a process. Okay, this is a process. Okay, so you live in Dubai. Where's Dubai again?
At least.
At least.
Middle East. Okay.
Yeah.
So, listen here. How do you play green?
Civilized Middle East, I should put it that way. Dubai is a great place.
Okay, so how you play Green Tide? You get a war boss. You get yourself a big ass box, and then anytime that you can, you buy a box of boys. You buy a box of boys. Once you have an ongoing army of 60 boys and a war boss, it doesn't matter what these guys have. You can give them shooters, you can give them choppers. Doesn't matter. Just have 60. Each one dedicated to something, whether it be punching shit or shooting shit. Doesn't matter. Once you have 61 bodies, buy whatever the fuck you want. Buy whatever the fuck you want. You want to play range? Well, you got 3 ranged units of 20 boys each. Cool. They can support that. You want a melee focused army? You got 3 groups of 20 melee.
I was going to say, I'd actually take my boys in groups of 20 in Green Tide, and therefore I'd have 120 of them.
Either way. Yeah, essentially when you're playing orcs, the idea is that you want to flood the field with as much bodies of idiots and armor as you can, or in this case, monsters. And, like, beast boys. Because they've added in beasts. Which is cool, by the way. I do not hate that. I don't personally run them because they do not fit my playstyle of hyper-aggressive speed. Like, when I play orcs, I don't have tanks. I have boxes with wheels that I slapped missile engines on, and then I point in a direction and say, KILL! That's my strategy. And then everything around that army, everything around the KILL is built around to support kill. If it does...
One thing if you are buying Orc Boys, don't buy the new ones. Buy the old ones.
Yeah. The old ones are much better. They allow you to build them however you want. The new one forces you to build 5 melee, 5 shooty.
It's not even 5 melee, 5 shooty. This is what's really stupid about it. It's 1 heavy weapon.
Oh, what's
for it's 1 heavy weapon, 3 choppers and shooters, 4 with just shooters and the boss.
Ugh. Yeah, buy the old box. Anyway, I misspoke. I meant what's the playstyle. Orcs are an extremely aggressive, quantity over quality army. Your shooting sucks. Your melee, compared to a lot of other armies, is garbage on an individual-based level. But here's the thing. If you pack enough axes, if I give a bunch of hooligans enough rocks and sticks, they're gonna kill something. Whether it be the regular Yumi to the tallest knight, they will kill something. The entire playstyle of orcs is that you're flooding the field with the cheapest, most numerous units you can. All of your shit is garbage compared to everyone else. But you pack a lot of it, and you hit really damn hard.
You're rolling buckets of dice.
You're rolling buckets. Essentially, your entire goal is to get as much into melee combat as possible, or just unloading everything downrange. Orcs look like they only want to be doing melee because their shooting is garbage. But you gotta remember, for every 1 attack of the orcs in melee, they get 2 in shooting most of the time. So
remember, you're having like 100 shooters
like a squad of
at
shooting.
one target.
How much does a shooter put out? I have the Orc Codex. I have it. I haven't played my Orcs in 10th edition because my wife took them from me. Because Phoenix loves their orcs.
Phoenix said, "Aw, green hooligan, mine."
Yep.
Yoink.
So
Soccer hooligans.
So a shooter at max range has 2 shots. At half range of 18, so 9 inches, they get 3 shots. And a squad of 20, that's 60 shots. On average, you're hitting 20 of those.
And there's rules that make it where they either shoot more or hit better.
Yes. So, yeah, you don't have to stress about that. Orcs are... When you're playing orcs, it's always a good time. Their main army ability allows them to advance and charge for 2 turns. But the first time they activate it, allowing them to re-roll stuff when they charge, I think. Hold on, no, I'm actually not gonna... We're gonna look at their army rule before I open my goddamn mouth. Because their army rule is Wa. So Wa lasts for 2 turns. It's a once per game ability unless you have a war boss. That, like, lets you do it again. So on the for the first turn... Oh, until... No, wait, they changed it.
Society later.
Oh, thank you. Live in the former, but will return to my home in a few years. By the way, trans rights. Nice, cool, based. Yeah. The best way to start a community in your area is to start it yourself. Whether it's you renting out a space in a building with like a table or 2 with some terrain, and then inviting people that are interested. It's the best thing you can do. But yeah, orcs. If your army faction is orcs, once per battle at the start of your command phase, you can call a Wa. If you do, until the start of your next command phase, the Wa is active for your army, and you get to charge, even if you advanced. You add 1 to the strength of attack characteristics of melee weapons, and your army gets a universal 5+ invulnerable save. So all your units, for 1 round, get that. So essentially, orcs are a time, when you're playing orcs, you are trying to time the best possible moment to activate Wa. So that way, you're either protecting units that you want to protect if you're a more shooty-based orc army, or you are maximizing the potential outcome of your charges. Essentially, you do not spend this in the first turn. You spend this probably in turn 2, turn 3. And this decides if you win the game or not. Orcs are very much an army that is very swingy. You either win, or you don't. And that's the fun part of it. Hi, Mark. All right, but
Honestly,
what do they
that just reminded me of a meme about orcs real quick.
What do they do to my Invictaris Caesarian squad for Horus Heresy?
Ooh, interesting.
By the way, the Invictaris Caesarian squad is our most elite of the elite Ultramarines units. This is what the Ultramarine Honor Guard unit was based on.
They still don't hold a claim to the Iron Circle.
Fuck your Iron Circle.
Your
Fuck
Iron
your
Circle.
Honor Guard.
Your Iron Circle got melted harder than. Never mind. I won't make.
So-
We don't know that. We don't know if he didn't build more.
They come
it.
They come standard with the Augurium pattern boarding shield. Which gives them a 5+ invulnerable save in melee, a 5+ invulnerable save, or a 4+ invulnerable save against wounds inflicted by melee weapons.
Okay.
And we gain shield and heavy subtype. So they come equipped with the boarding shield, as I said, Legatine axes, and 2 of them may exchange their bolt pistols for plasma. Okay, so we lose thunder hammers. Oof. But with the improved Legatine axes, I'm okay with that. Lords.
Could you use thunder hammers though while still using the shield?
No. They took away the option.
Well, you can use axes with the shield though. So.
Yep. Our special rule is Lords of Ultramar. During the status sub-phase, any friendly unit that does not include a model with the vehicle type, with 1 or more models within 12 of a model with the special rule that is not itself under the effects of any tactical status, may use the unmodified characteristics of model with this special rule when making checks to remove tactical statuses. So, basically, they kept us the same. The Invictaris squad is essentially the example you follow. So you put the Invictaris squad in the middle of your army. You keep everyone close to it. Not like super duper close, but close enough. And if you at least have one model that's nearby, instead of using their own leadership and cool stats, they can use the Invictaris squad stats. Which...
Battle shock, be gone.
Yeah. What's Solar Auxilia again? Solar Auxilia is basically the Imperial Guard of Horus Heresy.
Better equipped, less organized.
Yeah. Yeah, they're, essentially, their entire shtick is that where I'm bringing 20 Space Marines, you're bringing 40 Guardsmen. Where I'm bringing 1 Predator tank, you're bringing, like, 4 Leman Russes. Your shooting is garbage. Your armor is garbage. Your leadership, like, your mental stats are garbage. And your toughness is a joke. But there's a fucking lot of ya.
And your tanks are actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah, your tanks are scary.
Let's not forget...
Their numbers and formations will actually make up for some of their deficiencies. They're supposed to fight like a Napoleonic army, basically.
Yeah. I.e., first rank fire, second rank fire.
And lots of artillery on your face.
Are the Mechanicus any good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah?
They play... If you ever play an undead army in any other game, they're 40k's undead. Like, well, Horus Heresy's undead. Their whole shtick is that, like, their characters and shit fix up all their units. Or make their units better by being around them. Like a necromancer leading a horde of the undead.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to have a dozen servitors armed with Gatling guns turn your heavily armored Space Marines to Swiss cheese? No? Here, let me show you.
Let me show you as they drag you.
Mind you, you've already dropped them with said Space Marine squad.
But yeah, you gotta remember that Horus Heresy is not like 40k at all. The only things they share in common is Space Marines.
Balancing?
And Knights and Custodians.
And Knights and Custodes.
And Titans.
Oh, and Titans, yes, and Titans.
If you want a good anti-psyker army, Custodes.
Well, really, sisters.
I was about to say
I can take sisters with my Custodes. Fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
You can
You know
take
what?
sisters with Grey Knights too.
Let's build an army together, chat. Let's build an army together. So, we're going to open up Google Docs.
Y'all have fun with this, TCOM. Remember, your Custodes are just golden turds. And the Iron Circle's never coming back.
They're in the
Have fun
book.
building an army. We'll have a great time.
What are you talking about? They're in the trader book.
I meant 40k.
Yeah, no, they're never coming back because Iron Warriors more than likely are never getting a codex again. They're not unique enough.
They're not cool enough.
No, they're not unique enough.
And they never will be. Bye!
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, wait, what armies are available? So Horus Heresy is set during the Human Civil War. So it is humans only, though people have made fan rules for the various alien factions that do exist around that time. But the main armies you can get are Space Marines, and you play as one of the 18 legions, or one of the experimental groups, or the Shattered Legions, which are legion formations that either were not a part of the main legion formation for one reason or another, or said, fuck that garbage, I'm doing my own thing. Or Black Shields, which were units that struck out on their own entirely, became pirates, or were experimental units. There's the Solar Auxilia, which is the Imperial Guard, the Mechanicus, the Knights, the Custodes, Demons of the Ruin Storm, which are just demons, and Imperial Militia, which is, hey, you want to take your 40k or Old World Warhammer units and put them in Horus Heresy? There you go.
No, I describe it more as, hey, you remember conscripts from 7th edition? There's an entire army of them now. Go nuts.
All right, so let's build this army together, chat. Let's do this together. Let's be cool together, chat. All right, so first we're gonna put in a Praetor. This is the chapter master of your unit. Oh, I should probably say primary detachment. Hold on. Primary detach. I can't spell. Primary attachment. I can't spell. Leave me alone. Praetor. Oh, this mom may put one Praetor with jump pack for 20 points, but we're not taking jump pack.
You put him in Saturnine armor.
I don't have a Saturnine yet. I don't have the Saturnine kit. We're taking what I have now. Praetor, he will take a Legatine Axe. So 15 points. He replaces one thing. Oh, may take one item from the Legion's officer list. So he's taking a Power Axe for 10 points, and then upgrading it to a Legatine Axe for 15. Okay. And we'll give him an Archaeotech pistol. For 15 points. Making my Praetor 150 points. Then we'll take a Centurion. Yeah, we'll take a Centurion and Cataphracti. He may exchange his Combi Bolter for a weapon in the Combi Bolters list. Spell may have his power weapon exchanged for one of the Legion Terminator melee weapons. Cataphractic Terminators are sexy. They are.
They really are. Like, they are probably some of the best looking.
What's a Churnable Saber do? Yeah. And no, I'm not building a list for, like, what's the best thing competitively. I'm building just what I have. And I have a lot.
And again, you haven't played yet, so you don't know what's going to work or what's not.
Exactly.
Just going off gut feeling.
It's Churnable. Churnable Saber.
Okay, Enclave, I have answered this. A combi bolter is any type of bolter that essentially has an attachment on it. So if it has a plasma gun attachment on it, that's a combi bolter. If you strapped another bolter to it, combi bolter. It's just a catch-all term.
Let's do this edge. Hold on.
And there essentially is no limit on the combinations you can have.
In step 3 of the challenge subphase, the focus step, if a player has declared the model under their control will use a weapon with the duelist edge, gains a bonus equal to the value of X. Oh, grants bonus to focus rolls. Okay. Yeah, you'll just come with a power sword there, buddy.
Always a good fallback.
Yeah, he comes with its standard. And we'll give him a Volkite Charger, because that's what I gave him. He is 100 points. And then I have one more Legion Officer, and that will be my Chaplain. Because I don't have a Apothecary Officer, which is sad. And until Battle Scribe updates, I'm stuck doing it the old-fashioned way. And my Chaplain has a Plasma Pistol. And how much is a Plasma Pistol on the Officer's Pistol list? Where's my piss? $5 points. Which makes my Chaplain 85 points total to bring. Alrighty, so then we have my troops. So I have to bring a prime. Oh, wait, I have 2 prime. So my Centurion and Cataphracti will be my prime. And I have to choose my prime here. I want to give him a squad that will follow him. $284. All right. Logistical benefit.
Yeah, I think I missed it before. What does logistical benefit actually do? What does logistical benefit actually do? I think I missed it earlier.
Add one additional force organization slot to the detachment that includes the prime slot. This slot may be of any battlefield role other than High Command, Command, Warlord, or Lord of War. This advantage
so
may...
take, like...
You may only select it once per detachment.
Right, so you could basically add, like, a squad of, like, Terminators or whatever.
Yeah.
Or a Dreadnought.
Or a Dreadnought.
You and your fucking Dreadnoughts, I swear to God.
I like Dreadnoughts.
Dreadnoughts are cool. Legends for the Terminator squad.
I recently reread No No Fear, and the Dreadnought in that is sad.
Heavy Assault, page 55.
I still say the saddest Dreadnought is Galaxy in Flames, the Death Guard Dreadnought. That's like, well, my sarcophagus has been breached.
Oh, you can do up to 12 Cataphracti Terminators. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, the Dreadnought. That's like, oh shit, my sarcophagus has been breached. You, Captain, get to the bunkers. And he's like, well, my armor's been breached. And he's like, well, I guess we're dying together. It's such a sad fucking scene. Oh, so heartbreaking.
So 180 plus 150.
And it just shows that, like, hey, Astartes can be interesting characters. Give me.
Well, the one in No No Fear, he's only recently been installed, and it like being installed in a Dreadnought has made him realize he's claustrophobic.
Fuck.
Essentially.
Oh no!
He literally says, "Why did you call me a Dreadnought? I was a Dreadnought before, and now I know fear."
I hate this, Dad. Get me out of here.
There in the Dark Angels omnibus, there's a character that gets installed in a Dreadnought. The funny thing about it is that he was placed into the Deathwing. I don't want to say by accident, but he was really good at. He was a really good Astartes. Like, he was, I think, like, in the third company, he was the most accurate out of everybody, and he accidentally saw.
I was gonna say he had the Marksman's honor.
Yeah, he had the Marksman's honor, and he accidentally sees a Fallen, and everyone's just like, fuck. Normally we would just wipe your brain or kill you, but you're really good at your fucking job, and we're afraid if we mind wipe you, we're getting rid of that. You're in the Deathwing now, I guess. And then I don't want to say he dies on his first fucking mission, but he gets so fucked up they have to put him in a Dreadnought. And he's so confused the entire time. He has no idea what's going on. And when he gets woken up for his first engagement, he looks around at all these Dark Angels around him, and they're looking to him for orders because he's a Dreadnought, and he's like, I was just a line of Astartes. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
It's also because like a Dreadnought's loadout is actually supposed to mimic like an officer's.
Yeah, because they have an advanced sensor suite.
Yeah, but also like their loadout is supposed to be like close combat weapon, ranged weapon.
Oh,
It's
they
like,
get rid of the. Up to Legionnaires may each have one of the items from Legion equipment list selected for them. Oh, okay. Legion equipment list. Oh, there's the box and the augury scanner. Okay. Alright. Sorry, chat. I'm learning how to do this in real time, so, like, I apologize for how long this is taking.
there's a really sad Dreadnought moment in the Black Templar comic book, where like the Dreadnought's getting woke up by like by a tech priest, or by like a tech adept, and he's like, "Wake up, my lord! I am like adept, whatever. I am like adept Jax. I'm here to rouse you for battle." And the Dreadnought's like, "Where is adept Ethan?"
Oh, you're talking about Tankard.
Like, yeah, it's like he's been dead for like 2 centuries, my lord. And he's like, "Oh, that is a shame. I liked him."
Yeah.
liked him.
That reminds me of the Dreadnought from Angels of Death. Oh my god, his death was so sad. You know, you had the Tech Marine working desperately to try to save him. You know, repair the
Oh, the Blood Angels one.
Yeah,
the Blood Angels one. Yeah.
and he's working desperately to try to. It's based off the meme you sent me.
Mm-hmm. It's not. It's what that meme is based on.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I misspoke. It's that way. But you know, he's sitting there, and the Tech Marine's desperately trying to like repair the sarcophagus and keep him alive. And he's just like, I would have liked to see this. I would have liked to see the skies of Baal one last time. And then you see like the glow on the viewport dim and go dark, and you're just like, ah.
Why? You scream as loud as you can. Why? Why do you do this to me? It's like, because we like hurting you.
Yeah.
Alright, plus...
Tunis wants to know what your favorite Dreadnought pattern is.
Leviathan. I am a heavy
Mine's
boy.
Dorito.
I am a heavy boy. I know what I like.
Dorito.
Oh, you're...
I'm basic Contemptor. Contemptor or technically or Castafarm. I actually really like the box nut.
Wait, are we including Custodes Dreadnoughts in this, or just Space Marines?
GW, I will love you forever if you just give us a fucking... I just want an app that'll make this easier.
I think people are already working on like tools for it. Like I think they're finding it.
What were you gonna say about the Dreadnoughts, Will?
Yeah, I love the like if you want to use like the was it the Achilles or the Telemon or
Yeah, because if we're including the Custodes Dreadnoughts, it's the Telemon's my favorite.
yeah, Telemon's sweet.
Yeah, no, for Astartes, it's the Dorito.
No one loves the Fury Bandus.
Why? Why would we?
It's adorable. It's a little ball. And the guard could take them. I mean, if we're including all things which are technically dreadnoughts, I'd actually say Wraith Lord. Because the Wraith Lord was originally the Eldar Dreadnought. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it also, in lore, didn't it basically work almost exactly like a dreadnought too?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's souls rather than like a body, but yes. So the Wraithguard, to be fair, they're basically like little dreadnoughts.
I
It might
only
be
have
a little
a
bit
very-
harder than I thought it would be.
I only have like a very surface level knowledge of Eldar because I just don't find them very interesting.
Basically, the Wraith stuff is the souls of the Eldar taken out of their Infinity Circuit and put into basically constructed bodies because they need to make up the numbers in terms of defending the craft worlds. Especially like Yandin, because Yandin doesn't have many living people left on it, any living Eldar left on it, because bugs ate them.
This reminds me of Rogue Trader, the game by Owlcat. Not our Owlcat, the company. Have to make that distinction. Every time you come across Eldar, like in any form, if you really want to be a dick, to get them to do what you want, all you have to do is just start threatening the stones.
Yeah.
Just, hey, do this for me. We don't want to. I have a soul stone. I'm gonna crush it.
It's literally the survival of their race. Like,
Yeah.
Also, if you destroy a soul stone, the soul gets eaten by Slanesh, and that's actually a damned forever.
Yeah. Which is why they're all freaking out about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crush this soul stone. No, wait, that's my great great grand uncle nephew, Bob.
Cool.
But yeah,
Wait,
basically.
I accidentally made that super incestuous by saying uncle nephew. God damn it.
I mean, you are from the south.
Go fuck yourself. You're from the north, and from what I know about England, the north is just our south.
No, that's the Welsh that do all that kind of stuff.
Jesus.
Cambridge isn't here, so I can say that.
Wow, shots fired. Okay.
I'll take shots at the Welsh.
And
I
that's
would
the
expect
problem.
them-
Everyone does.
I would expect them to take shots at me.
They can't. They're Welsh.
Mom, Dad, please
No,
stop fighting.
No, the Welsh are historically good, very good shots, actually. Like, genuinely, they're like historically really good bowmen.
I know, like the Welsh bowman and the English longbowman. What's famous in history?
Yeah.
Oh, if I want to bring an all-infantry army, I have to bring a lot of tactical squads. Fuck.
I mean, boss, if you're referencing that, does that mean that TCOM and I are just voices in your head?
No, if I'm the one that's saying that, that's Kami and Piccolo argue with each other, and I'm Nail. So I'm the voice in one of
Okay.
your heads.
If you figure out which one I'll be at the pool table.
You can be Will's head. I already have enough voices, thank you.
I'll just be over here thinking up names for special moves.
Heavy support squad.
Take Devastators. Always take Devastators.
Ten men. They are 100 points. I have rocket launchers, and I have heavy bolters. Which one do I take? You know, we have a lot of anti-infantry. We need rockets.
Yeah. I mean, you're technically meant to be an armored company. I'd take some transports.
Yeah, don't worry. Hold on. $15 points per rocket, so 150. Okay.
Also, shame on you for leaning into the sexism of 40k and listing these as 10 men.
I'm gonna ignore that. I'm going to ignore being called out. I'm going to ignore being called out.
Boss is sexist confirmed.
Yep.
Boss is sexist. Cancel him.
Mm-hmm. We found the thing, chat. Quick, cancel him. That's what the left is always doing, right? You just go from content to content creator, finding the one thing that you can cancel them for.
That's how it works, right?
Now, if you want to be a true streamer, you have to go on your apology tour afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Do I look like
Yeah,
I
you have
have
to
money that I can do that?
No, you don't have to go on a tour. You have to release just like a video of you in front of a green screen, you know, making a sincere apology. That in no way actually apologize. In no way should actually apologize for anything, and basically shouldn't even really allude to what you did. That's how this works. It's fine. We'll get H-Bomber guy on you like any moment now.
And if your apology video is good enough, maybe you'll end up on Jimmy Fallon.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. Did that actually happen?
Yes.
Criminy.
Okay, so we don't really have. I'm going to sound really weird, but we don't really have Jimmy Fallon here. It's like his show is not a thing in the UK.
I wouldn't expect it to be.
Yeah. Am I right in assuming he's just a twat? Because he seems like it, like from everything I've ever seen.
He leans more into the entertainment side of late night shows instead of like news.
Okay.
Which I mean, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
It's just he always seems like he's being a prick, like, or just really annoying.
It's not for everybody.
That's fair.
No, when it comes
Like I
to
said,
late,
I have like no experience with him, so it's like.
nah, that's yeah.
You're an apothecary. Yay, I like my apothecaries. I think they're cool.
I just think they're neat.
I just think they're neat. Listen, if
Yeah,
like
but if
I had to pick a class to play, I would pick apothecary.
see, the thing is, if you just let your men die, you don't need an apothecary, and then you can have more men.
Well, you can't because you need an apothecary to get the gene seed back.
That's problems for future TCOM.
You need the apothecary to go and harvest the gene sperm.
Yeah, but we don't need an entire detachment for that. We can just have one guy. We got Bob.
Bob the bucket.
Yeah. We're not even gonna give him an arthesium. He's just gonna carry around a bucket and a big knife.
Listen, every time I played Deathwatch, I've always wanted to play apothecary.
I mean, right. It is very appropriate that you're creating an apothecary with a free chain sword in an Ultramarines detachment, in an Ultramarines army for Heresy, because back in the Rogue Trader Ultramarines article, one of the special characters it gives is the Ultramarines Chief Apothecary, who has an unhealthy obsession with chain swords and carries 2 of them into battle.
Don't judge my boy. He's doing his best.
He is in favor of sudden surgery.
Hey, Telemachus. Yes. Well, you're gonna need to remove your arm. But it was
I'm
either
using my
bring
arm.
but it was either bring the Narthesium or these 2 chain swords. You can clearly see what I went with. So
Now sit, sit still. I want to. Now sit still. I want to test a theoretical.
How fast? How more efficient can I make amputation with these 2 things?
Practical. 2 chain swords are more efficient than a Narthesium.
So we put the apothecaries with the heavy support squad and the tactical support squad. Because I want to keep those alive as long as possible. And then, Land Raider Spartan. You are the heaviest of tanks. That's a Lord of War. That's not helping me. Oh boy, I have to relearn everything in this book. God, help me. War engines. Transports. Heavy transports. Land Raider Carrier. Spartan. You are 400 points. Chat. One of the fucking things I hated about the Land Raider Spartan as a vehicle was that we got something called flare shields. Oh, and Will's dead. He dropped with the face of the earth.
Oh. Bye, Will.
So there was something called flare shield that you could get. It made your armor better by 1. You get armor 15 vehicles. Most anti-vehicle weapons weren't killing that. It's gone now, and I'm loving it.
Thank God. You can actually kill a tank now. Jesus.
$25 points for a multi-melter. Okay. 435. My Land Raider is 435 points. To 2,455. Okay. It's 555. Welcome back. I need to include one more Legion officer if I want to include another detachment.
Praetor.
We can only take one Praetor.
Oh shit, that's right. Take another console.
I'll take a comms officer, actually. Actually, no, I can't do that. I don't have any other comms people.
You can take a special character.
The Ultra Marine special characters kind of suck. I don't like them.
Did they not get feel?
Did they remove anybody for this edition?
They removed my Dreadnought character. They moved into Legends.
They also removed a bunch that were just like essentially they were special characters who were essentially just, it's a named character, but it's technically just a Centurion with a weapon. Well, it's literally just rules wise just a Centurion with an X. And yeah, people were salty about that.
Is what's his name? Red Helmet.
No, we do not get Sergeant Thiel.
Nah, come on!
I know, he's right there. It's a missed opportunity.
We can give you a bonus to fighting against Marines.
Honestly, I would not be angry about that.
And also sarcasm. It's his two traits.
How did Gilliman respond to him being proven right? I don't remember.
Do what this man says, basically.
Yeah, he so how the battle Calth played out was that your boy, Thiel, he basically ran into a squad of his men who
he's the reason why they rallied.
Yeah. And basically he's like, "Okay, let's go find Dad." And they found him outside, just killing word bearers in space.
Yeah.
And then he had to tell him, "Hey, Dad, can you stop murdering them, please? We need you back inside." And Gilliman went, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was unrealistic. I was characteristically angry."
I mean, yeah, you did just get vented out into space.
Oh, not only did he get vented out, he got made fun of by Lorgar. That does something to a man.
I was just saying, didn't he also get Samus? Or is that someone else?
That was someone else. Oh, wait, yeah, no, Samus did. Samus was the one that blew up in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Because fuck you, I can't have a book without Samus in it.
Yeah.
It's a Dan Abnett book, of course not.
It's not gonna be a thing, Dan. Stop.
Stop trying to make Samus happen. I mean, well, he already happened, so we're done with that now.
Stop trying to keep him relevant.
Alright, I have one more detachment I can bring because I brought one more character. Well, maybe we should bring a Dreadnought.
Get Leviathan in there.
Yeah, let's get Lifry in there.
Put a Saturnine.
I don't have a Saturnine!
Proxy until you get one.
No. If I have the models,
Yeah,
I'm using the
proxy.
models.
Proxy it with a knight. You could also take a knight. That is like...
I could. Or I could take the models that I have and I want to play with.
That's fair.
I'd bring a Spartan. Oh, you have one.
Yeah, this is my armored company. My Legion formation is the Ultramarines 58th Armored Company.
Oh, they started casting for the X-Men movie.
Oh?
Yeah.
I'll play Forget-Me-Not.
Oh, it's gonna be directed by the same guy who directed Thunderbolts.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Have they announced who they're casting, or have they just said they're casting for it?
I'm reading. Feige and Schreier also recently told the playlist that the new X-Men outing will be recognizably different than previous X-Men movies. So they're not going with the
comics.
Yeah, they're not going with the typical casting.
So it'll be colors. Basic colorful is what they're saying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they proved with Deadpool and Wolverine that you can make those uniforms work.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, just like do like an X-Men movie, just set it in the 90s and just have it be the 90s X-Men cast.
I mean, that's what they're doing with Fantastic Four. They're having it set in like the 70s or something.
60s, 1969.
Yeah.
I
can't wait for Fantastic Four to come out because I want to see him.
I am currently 2,845. I am 155 points off of 3,000. There is nothing else I can add in here.
Give me a second.
Oh wait, no, I can. Oh wait, no, I can't.
Because the Talons of the Emperor book also had a certain other section in it. If you wanted to do that.
Is that a assassin?
Yeah.
Quote, without going into too much, really almost any detail, what I can say is it's just inherently interesting and complex, and the core identity of what X-Men is involves complexity and race relations. It's an incredible opportunity with super interesting characters and internal conflict.
Nice.
So he is aware of what X-Men is supposed to be about, and I like that. Because it is, the X-Men is an allegory for the American race relations in the 60s and 70s, which weren't great.
I have 155 points. I could put in a Vindicare, a Calidus. I can put in any of the assassins.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We're also getting a new Spider-Verse movie.
You know what? We'll throw in my girl. We'll put in my Calidus assassin.
I want
Do you
more.
have any
More
of the special ones?
Morales.
Do you have an Admus, Venom, and or Vanus?
No, I have 2 Vindicares and 1 Calidus.
Because weirdly, like the Vanus Infosite actually feels appropriate for Ultramarines.
Probably.
It's an information assassin.
Yeah, but I have my shape-shifting bitch, and I like her.
Yeah, that's fair.
I haven't used her in a long time.
But they manipulate the data and odds to make sure you die.
And also, they have robot birds.
Yeah. Cyber Eagles.
Now, the one in Nemesis is like little robot sparrows that she can send off to do stuff. She is very much the Disney princess of assassins.
Because I keep trying to bring Vindicators, and they just get fucked.
Treat them like scouts, honestly.
And then I have 55 points I can throw around. Yo, anyone worth 55 points?
Tunis says, do you have any thoughts on the MCU being reset after Secret Wars and Doomsday?
Good.
Yeah, this...
They also haven't said in what way they're resetting it.
They're ditching the multiverse.
Good.
They said that,
but
which...
Mm-hmm.
Good.
But all that means is
way
they're
too complicated.
Well, all that means is they're folding all the stuff back under in-house, basically.
Yeah,
It
back
doesn't
under
mean
the MCU proper.
Which also probably means it coincides with like Sony's licenses and stuff like running out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what Secret Wars was in the comics, was a reset.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no. Tom Holland is staying. He is actually getting a new Spider-Man movie. That I think they said it's good. We know it's getting released after Doomsday and Secret Wars, so it's probably taking place after this as well. And we're getting a new Spider-Verse movie, which I'm super excited about. Come on, Gwen and Miles. Start dating already. God.
Alright, now we have 35 points I can put somewhere. What can I get my Praetor?
Yeah, give him an upgrade. You really going with a sergeant with lightning claws? Your attack squad?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's wrong with it?
I would have put it on an assault squad, but
Don't judge me.
I don't know. Just having a close combat specialist in a squad that's meant for medium range.
It's just there if I can get a kill. It's also to fill points.
I get that.
Yeah, I don't know what I can fill in for an additional 35 points. Unless I want to give, like, the Chaplain and the Praetor Meltabombs.
Oh, Tunis, I'm about to make you mad with my Robert Downey Jr. opinion. Oh, He's a great actor. I love Robert Downey Jr. But my problem is, whenever I see him in a movie now, I don't see him as whatever character he's playing anymore. I see him as Robert Downey Jr.
Ah, yes, the Tom Cruise problem.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, he plays an amazing
Yeah, I
Tony
just had to accept
Stark.
that this is 2,965 points.
Yeah, you can't upgrade anything else?
Nope. That's fine. I'm 35 points off of 3,000. That's fine.
Can you upgrade your sergeant for the Cataphracti squad?
For what? I give him a chain fist.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, they're a dedicated anti-armor squadron. That's also an escort for the Centurion and Cataphracti armor.
Grav cannon?
No. You know, I could probably just upgrade these chain swords to power swords.
Yeah, that should put you up.
Yeah, I'll be 5 points off instead. They are not free. They're 10 points each.
Everything hurts, boy.
I hope if they ever do Civil War again, it'll be more like the one in the comics. No! Fuck that,
No.
Tunist!
The comic Civil War was so dumb.
No, they're fucking awful. Everyone has to act like idiots to make that plot work.
Oh, and Civil War 2 was even dumber.
We all just got violent to that.
Captain Marvel wanted to murder a child.
She didn't want to murder a child. Okay, that's wrong. No,
she did.
It also makes Captain Marvel look awful. Even though Tony's acting like a fucking asshole in that book too.
Yeah, he does.
He's written so dumb. I'm a futurist. I worship the future. Okay? So then you should be on Captain Marvel's side on this, because this guy's predicting the future, right? You should be all over this shit. No! The future's written in stone! What the fuck are you talking about?
You've seen the multiverse, Tony. You know it's not.
You have literally changed gone back in time and changed the future in the past. Like,
separate searchlights on everything.
In the first Civil War, you saw Captain America go through time and witness the death of Yggdrasil. You know the timeline can change.
Also, that was around the time of Secret Empire as well, and Secret Empire is bad.
I'm gonna say the entire period of comics just going from event comic to event comic to event comic was just bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In both companies.
I did like Spider-Man's story in the comic Civil War, where he decides to take one for the team. Like, great, I'm gonna unmask myself. Because
and then and then the next issue of Civil War is him getting thrown out of a window by Tony Stark, which made absolutely no fucking sense unless you read Spider-Man's comic.
All right, I got the list. Yay!
Okay.
You made it.
Will,
You made
I
an
do
army
have
for
a,
Horus Heresy.
I do have a question for you, Will.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think? What do you think of No Way Home as an interpretation of One More Day?
What do you mean, like like as in the Spider-Man movie?
Yeah.
I didn't see it necessarily as an interpretation of One More Day. I saw it as a love, much in the same way as Deadpool and Wolverine and whatnot, as a love letter to the Sony Spider-Man movies, and in that sense, it was fine and was quite enjoyable.
Yeah. No, like one of my favorite scenes from it is when Maguire's Spider-Man, when we're at the Statue of Liberty, Maguire meets Doc Ock,
Mhm.
and they have that conversation. You can just see that emotion on their faces
Mhm.
of the friendship that we never really got to saw in the movie in Spider-Man 2.
I mean, my favorite part of that is the video of Tom Holland on the press tour from it, where he gives away the fact that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are in the movie.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You can literally see the part in which the soul leaves his body.
I laughed my ass off when someone made a joke that he leaked something. And then
Mhm.
he responds under the post, I actually had a panic attack because I thought I actually did this.
Mhm.
It's gotten to the point where they give him fake scripts.
Mhm. He's not allowed to do press conferences by himself.
No. Yeah, because he's always with Zendaya, or what's his name? The guy who plays Ed. Ed.
Yeah, apparently, like for all of Civil War, they like paired him up with Anthony Mackie, because like Anthony Mackie would just tell him to shut up.
Yeah.
Who's Anthony Mackie again? Oh, he played.
Falcon.
I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Falcon.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that. If I wanted somebody to give me a tap, I would go with the guy that it does have he does have that. He's very good at that face of disappointment.
You're gonna be shutting up now.
Yeah, you're gonna be shutting the fuck up now, dude.
Speaking of Anthony Mackie, have you seen Twisted Metal?
Yes, I like this.
I did not watch it. I was not
It's
into it.
so funny.
It's really good.
It really is. Especially with the new season where they introduced what's his name?
No, they introduced the actual Twisted Metal competition. Like,
Yeah. No, but they introduced the character. What's his name? The guy who organizes it.
Mm-hmm.
Once I get that Saturn 9 box, I'll be able to do a lot more with this. But before I let you guys continue, I do have to end stream.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, so
We're kind of getting off topic here.
yeah. So far, list building, it's a tiny bit more complicated because now instead of having minimums, you have maximums. And then you have to have an officer for each detachment that you bring. So in your primary detachment, if I bring 4 officers, I can bring 4 detachments.
Yeah.
And
also, I believe and also, like, technically one of the detachments that you can bring can just be another bunch of officers, so you can just get loads more.
Yeah, so this will take time for people to learn, but now comes the problem of I need to fucking play this. I need to find time to go down, play this, and then build my overall thoughts from playing it. So yeah, until next time, everybody. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to be doing for stream tomorrow. Damocles Gulf and Black Lantern, along with Turkina, should be uploaded to Patreon probably on Friday or Saturday. I'm taking my time with it because god damn it, I need to. And then from there, I think Thursday and Saturday will just be relaxing gaming streams, either with people or without. We'll see. And then there will be a special announcement on the 1st of August. So keep your eyes open for that, chat. But, yeah.
You're going to want to be here for that announcement.
Yeah. So I will talk to you all tomorrow.